Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and I know I was just here a couple days ago, but I've got another package today, and as you can tell, this is the big one. Now fortunately, this semester, I would have paid a lot of money for my textbooks, but I was smart and I went online and got them all used off of Amazon. So I ended up only paying like half the amount of money for my textbooks that I would have gotten if I'd bought them in the school bookstore. So with the money that was left over from my textbooks, I spent almost exclusively on model kits. And then add that together with the money I had saved up for Nightingale, and that's why I'm getting so many kits this week. But yeah, this shipment is going to keep me busy for a long, long time. Alright, where to start? First, we've got the high-grade Universal Century Advanced Hazel, which is the one I should have gotten about a month ago, I guess, back when I got my 2 Hazel Customs. I wanted this one because it comes with that little white thingy on the front skirts. It's actually a set of tiny claws that extends out and can actually use the beam sabers and the beam rifles, so that's pretty nice. And it just comes with a few different parts than the standard Hazel Custom. Not to mention it's molded in the Titan's color scheme, that dark blue and black. So yeah, now I've got 3 high-grade Hazels. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of them. Well, actually I do. I know what I'm gonna do with 2 of them, but now I've got a 3rd Hazel that I don't know what to do with. Alright, next up is the Master Grade Gundam Alex. And let me scoot this box back a little bit. Now, this kit has kind of some sentimental value for me, because this was my very first Master Grade back, how long ago was that? Probably about 8 years ago. I got my very first Master Grade in a comic book store, and it was Alex. And of course, to be expected, when you first start out modeling, you're not going to do a very good job on it. So I like to buy some of the kits that I had a long time ago and then rebuild them and see how much better of a job I can do on them now. And yeah, I mean, my first Alex is long since broken or got damaged and become spare parts. So I'll definitely be looking forward to redoing this kit. I've always really liked Alex's design. Actually, when I first got the Alex, I was looking for a Master Grade of the original RX-78, and I was relatively new to Gundam at the time, and so I didn't know that this wasn't RX-78, so I bought the Master Grade Alex thinking it was the original Gundam. But I actually like Alex's design better than RX-78 anyway, so... Uh-oh, check this out. Now, next up is the Master Grade Goof Custom, which is pretty much the same story as Alex. It's another kit I had a long time ago and has long since broken or used for spare parts. Actually, I think I used a polycap from my first Gouf Custom to put the waist joint on my 00 Gundam. But he's got that same sticker that Sazabi had, limited premium tool included. So let's get in here and find out what it is. I wonder if it'll be the same part separator that came with Sazabi, or maybe it'll be something different. Oh, there it is. So, now I've got two nice Gunpla part separators. Now the Gouf Custom, in my opinion, is a really, really nice model kit. I mean, where'd it go? It looks great. My only complaint about it is that the knee joints suck. His knee joints are very, very fragile. And that's actually what happened to my first Gouf Custom. The knees just broke. And I wasn't even being rough with it. I was just kind of posing it, and one of the knees just snapped for no reason. So, yeah. I'll have to be a lot more careful with this one. Next up is, oh my god, would you look at that? Me actually buying a Gundam Seed kit. Yep, this is the very first Gundam Seed model kit I've ever bought. I'm just not really that big of a fan of Gundam Seed or the designs from Gundam Seed. But I do really like the design of the Astrays. Or at least the original ones, the red, blue, and gold. I like the second L version, but I've actually come close to getting this kit several times, but just never committed myself to buying it. But I finally said, what the hell, the perfect grade's coming out, what, next month? And I'll get the high grade just so I can kind of halfway get in on the action. I've seen some prototype pictures of the perfect grade Red Frame, and it's actually starting to look really, really nice. It makes, I mean, apparently this high grade is like a really, really good kit, I've heard, but the perfect grade makes this look like crap, and that's saying something. Let's see. Let's dig down in here. I also got a bottle of paint, Mr. Metal Color Dark Iron. This is my favorite color of paint. It's a very, very dark metallic color. It's great for doing the inner frames. And I also got some little paint trays. It's just 12 little aluminum trays for mixing up paints. I've definitely needed those for a long time. And they're cheap too. This is 12 metal trays. This was only $1.50. Anyway, on to the big stuff. Master grade Nu Gundam. Now, I debated buying this for like 2 weeks because originally I was going to buy a Master grade high Nu Gundam, and then I was going to get, you know, the resin Nightingale, and I was going to build them and paint them and then display them next to each other like they were fighting. But as you know, Nightingale kind of fell through the floor, so instead I've decided to do that same little fighting pose with Nu Gundam and Sazabi. And before I bought this kit, I watched several reviews of it on YouTube, and just every review I saw of it, I was very, very impressed. So I decided to go ahead and give it a shot, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. As you can see, Nu Gundam has 3 die-cast parts for the hips and the ankles. And yeah, I'm actually surprised Sazabi didn't come with any die-cast parts like this. I mean, when I first got him, I could have sworn Sazabi had these as well, but he didn't. But Nu Gundam does. Apparently it's to keep him anchored down to the floor with those giant funnels on his back. Alright, and one last kit. The Master Grade Qubeley. And this is a very, very odd looking mobile suit. Of course, it's from Zeta Gundam and Double Zeta Gundam, so of course it's going to be weird looking. But I have a Master Grade Double Zeta, and I've been kind of, like I said, with High Nu and Nightingale and Nu Gundam and Sosby, I've been kind of trying to do like this arch enemy theme, where I'll get like two model kits of arch enemies in a series. And I have Double Zeta, so I figured why not get Qubeley. And, yeah, that's pretty much the reason I got this kit. Now this white is actually it's not pure white, it's kind of a pearly white, but it's not very pearly, so I think I'm going to get some Tamiya Pearl White spray paint and use that on this kit. And it looks like we're just about out of time, so I guess that does it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.